10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the A.
What you been waiting for? What you been hating for? Like if y'all don't give it everything you got, what you been playing for?
Welcome back to another live play-by-play with yours truly, the Ace. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for popping in here. I know I said yesterday that I wasn't going to stream, but change of plans. I was supposed to be doing my live not live, but my spoiler-filled review to Spider-Man Brand New Day with my guy T, but we were having software issues with StreamYard and EVMOOC, so we had to reschedule that. So I just said, you know what, let me go ahead and jump on the live play-by-play real quick with you guys. Game just got started. Grisham is struck out to start the ball game. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Ben Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
The 1-2. Rice lifts this and foul. Guys, hit that like button. If you guys are new, please sub up. Jacob, thank you for the $5 dono. Appreciate that. Thank you for hitting him with that incredible Hulk.
Smash.
Ronnie, first person in the building. Ronnie, you acting like a dickhead on the other. Ronnie, were you acting like a dickhead on the other stream? On the past stream, thinking it was this one? And that ball's outside. 2-2. How did Rice disappear from the 2-2? Cold strike to lock him up. All right, I was a pitch behind. Guys, smack that like if you guys are new, sub up. Jacob with the 5 says, Ace, my brother. Arias and Ramos are they in the San Francisco lineup? Luis Garcia and Goodman are out of their lineups. Well, the deadline is tomorrow, so we shall see. Ahmed Rosario, but of course the big news that broke overnight. Let me turn this fan on real quick. Of course, the big news that broke overnight was Tariq Skubal going from the Detroit Tigers, just so used to saying him on Detroit Tigers, to the LA Dodgers. But smack that like, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are new, sub up. Railbird says Ace brings that. You know, I'm gonna do the greetings right after this. Swing and a miss. 0-2. It's about to be a quick inning by the Yankees. We know how this goes. The 0-2 with Rhea on the bump, and that's a foul. No balls, 2 strike count. Spencer Jones is on deck. Peralta to the Rays as well. I hope not. Did that happen? Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes to end the inning. I didn't see. Did Freddie Peralta to the Rays? I did not see that. Oh, that just happened. Well, they got a nice little picture. And meanwhile, what are the Yankees doing? Not a goddamn thing. All right, but let me go ahead and catch up on everybody in the building. You guys are amazing. Like I said, Ronnie, first person in the building. What up? Scoop, there it is. What's good, brother? Make sure I got the live chat on so I can see everybody's comment. Scoop, what up? Railbird says Ace brings that energy.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
These channels in the building. Daniel Bear Sports Highlight is in the building as well. Jacob Petruzzi, Antonio Hillerman Hearts, and Yankee Groovy. What up? Cast your votes down below for the mod comp. See who's going to move on. Sean Browning or Mod V. Desiree, Val, LeWesley, Nosebleed, Railbird, Dork Knight, Annie, and Yankee Girl have already moved on. I pretty much picked out 32 names. I did this like March Madness style. 32 is going to turn to 16. 16 is going to go to the Elite 8. The Elite 8 is going to go to the Final 4. And then it's going to go to the championship. Pete Crow, Armstrong, Suzuki, Bush, Bregman, Happ, Horner, Ramirez, Swanson, and the Maya. Winner takes the series as we are in a rubber match in today's ball game. Garrett Cole is on the bump.
Cold world.
Cold life, cold-blooded. Need Garrett Cole to pitch well today. David Cohen, what up? Any shot we make a deal today? We'll see. And if the Yankees do, I'll be live for it. I'm not live for it. I'll make a short for it and tell you guys all about it. If I got some time, I might be live for it. First pitch from Garrett Cole to PCA is a cold strike 0-1. No balls, one strike count. Guys, we're 4 likes away from 30-40. The 0-1. Ball misses high. Looks like it's starting to rain a little bit over there. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. Let's go. Ronnie says, smash the like button. That's right. Ball misses. 2 balls, 2 strike count. We need 2 power bats. We don't need power bats. That's the problem. We don't need power bats. That's the whole problem why we suck. We need contact bats. Foul. We definitely don't need power bats. Yankees live and die by that. That's why we're bad right now. Because if we had a whole bunch of contact bats, we'd be faring a lot better than we are right now. The 2-2. Foul. Stays alive. The 2-2. Come on, Cole. Ball missed inside. 3-2. Foul. Stays alive. Here's the 3-2. Foul. Here's defense for the Yankees. Grisham, Jones, Dominguez on the outfield. And on the diamond, we got McMahon, Caballero, Jazz, and Rice with Wells behind the plate. Cole can't put him away. Long inning right here for Garrett Cole. Here's the payoff pitch yet again. They called that a strike. He's going to challenge this. This is going to be a ball. So it's going to be a leadoff walk to start the ball game for Garrett Cole. That ball is way low. PCA's on first. Nobody out. A 10-pitch at bat leads to a leadoff walk. That's not how you want to start a ball game if you're Garrett Cole. We'll have some news after 5 p.m. Pacific time. That is 8 o'clock here. You feel like the Yankees will be in second wild card soon? Boston, yeah, they are. Because they're fucking around. The Yankees are fucking around. They're going to find out. First pitch to Suzuki. Foul. 0-1. The 0-1. Cold strike 0-2. Happy Sunday to you guys, too. I hope you guys had a good weekend. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. Let's go, Cole. Here's Bush. First pitch to Bush, cold, strike 0-1. I gotta put this water in the freezer. It's cold, it's warm. Dee's channel says she'd like Adley and Arias. That would make us a better team. Ace, what news? What news about what? Yankees haven't done shit. We got rid of Camilo Duvall. That's about it. But Adley, Rushman, and Arias would make this team a lot better. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Wasn't a short trip for Schoolboy. Detroit was ready in Sacramento. Look, when it comes to my thoughts on the Tariq Schoolboy trade, I'm not mad at the Dodgers for doing it by no stretch of the imagination. Go out there and win. I'm more mad at other teams because of the package they gave up. So you're telling me nobody could have outbid the Dodgers? First of all, and that's a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. The Yankees weren't getting Tariq Schoolboy. I already knew that for a fact. Yankees were not going to get Schoolboy. So I wasn't upset the fact that we didn't get him. It's the fact that the Brewers have the best minor leagues, have the best prospects in baseball. Dodgers number 2, Pirates number 3. You're telling me the Pirates or the Brewers couldn't offer a better package than that? We're heading into a lockout. But it's not even because of the Dodgers. The owners are going to try to point their finger and make the Dodgers seem like they're the villains. Is why we're heading to the lockout. But we're going to head to the lockout because these owners are too fucking cheap and too stingy to actually make moves or don't want to give up prospects. But meanwhile, you got the Dodgers that are like, okay, if nobody else wants to win, we'll win it. And the White Sox are running right now. They're beating the Rays. We got to get this game. That's what's the most frustrating about this. They're going to try to paint the Dodgers as villains, guys. The Dodgers are not villains of baseball. The owners are the villains. 2 balls, no strikeout. There was no excuse for anybody to kind of outbid that. But at the same time, too, as that's fouled away, at the same time, too, they were asking for like George Lombard Jr., who was ranked higher than all those prospects that they gave away. Lombard Jr. is the 20th ranked prospect in all of baseball. Their top guy that they gave up, Hope, was number 25. So they wanted our top prospect, but meanwhile, they took their number 5 prospect. But it just goes to show you that how deep of the Dodgers prospects they are, because they have 4 top 100 prospects that they didn't even give up for Scooble. 2 balls, 2 strike count. So I'm not blaming, and that's a ball. It's gonna be a 3-1 count after he challenges this. I'm not blaming the Dodgers for this shit show. A lot of the time, it's the owners. Because think about it like this: the owners that cry out, "Oh, it's not fair. You know, we can't spend." Look at what the Mets spend. They got the highest payroll in baseball, and they look at how many games under 500 they are. Look at how much the Rays have spent, and look at where they're at. It can't be done. As that's hit on the ground to third, McMahon, long throw, got him to end the inning. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to put this water in the freezer. Please, somebody remind me in 20 minutes to get this water, because last time I forgot about it. You guys forgot about it, and then the water froze over. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Merc So Saucy, what up, man? Long time no see. How you been, bro? No one wants our garbage. And that also is true at the end of the day. Like, you got to have a good farm system. But at the same time, too, there is such thing as a Yankee tax. People think it's not real. The Yankee tax is real. They want our ready-made players. I do believe people ask about Cam, and they probably ask about Ben Rice. I believe that. I definitely believe that. I believe they ask about George Lombard Jr. Every conversation probably starts with Lombard Jr., which you can ask. It's not gonna hurt to ask, but I'm not picking up the phone for that. Jones, Dominguez, and Jazz do up. Jones, Jason, Jazz. Here's Jones. So Sauce says he's good, brother. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Guys, hit the like button. Sub up if you guys are new to the Ace Avenue. First pitch. Bull. Misses low. Good take by Jones. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. What day and time are the evening shows with Hector? I have no idea. I haven't talked. You know what? I've been so busy with everything going on. I got to contact Hector and see what they want to do. Scuba to the Dodgers, we called it. It's obvious. It was obvious it was going to happen. That's why I'm not mad about it. Ball, 2-1. That's why I'm not mad about it. Hit the like, folks. Sub up if you guys are new. Everybody make sure you guys are subbed up. I know some people from time to time forget that they're not subbed up. Helps the channel. Everything helps. Called strike, 2-2. Dodgers are ruining baseball. I just gave a good explanation, Silo Gaz, on why I think the Dodgers are not ruining baseball. It's not the Dodgers' fault. MLB wants you to paint the picture. The package that they just gave up for Tariq Skubal, other teams could have done the same thing. They chose not to. It's not the Dodgers' fault that they want to win and everybody else is okay with mediocrity. The 2-2. I'm not going to sit here and paint the Dodgers in a bad light. I'm not a Dodger fan. As Jones is down on strikes, I'm not a Dodger fan, but I'm a fan of baseball, and I'm calling it like it is. We gotta stop buying into the narrative Dodgers are ruining baseball. They're going to try to paint you in that picture, but it's the fact that the owners don't want to spend. Dodgers are number 2 in prospects, no doubt, but number 1 and 3 are both the Brewers and the Pirates, and they could have gave up better packages. They chose not to. Here's Dominguez, takes a called strike, 0-1.
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's...
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dodgers are just doing what the Yankees did in the 90s, stacking the deck. I wish the Yankees were still like that. But Hal is ballless. 1 ball, no strike count. Called strike. 1-1. Yeah, Schoolboy Miz would have been good, but a lot of it too, ball outside. Jason Custodio made a good point. A lot of it too is teams probably didn't want to give it up because they knew that they probably couldn't re-sign him. But the Dodgers really believe that they can re-sign him. That's a call straight to Dominguez, 2-2. I am like, why is it so far behind lately? Is there any way I could slow up the K zone? Ball misses outside. There's got to be a way to slow it up, right? The 3-2 foul stays alive. Because it is like really, I'm like 2 pitches behind. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Come on, Dominguez. Here's the 3-2. Payoff pitch, and Dominguez is down on strikes. That's already the 5th strike. He struck out the first 5 guys in this ball game. Not a single ball's been put in play yet. Here's Jazz Chisholm. What am I talking about? No one can spend like the Dodgers. They had something to do. Getting Tariq Schoolboy has nothing to do with spending. They gave up prospects for him. What does that have to do with spending? What does it have to do with spending? Other teams can backload. Other teams have the ability to backload contracts as well. They choose not to. If you want to talk about from a spending standpoint, I'm talking about what just happened with Tariq Schoolboy. That was my rant on that. As far as other teams could have given up the equity to do it, they chose not to. Ball 1-1. That package for Tariq Schoolboy was not, and also the Tigers manager too. You should be ashamed of yourself because you should have held out on Schoolboy till 5 o'clock at the deadline. You could have got a way better package because then you would have had a bidding war. But no, you gave him up on a Saturday, 2 days before the deadline, and that's it. He was going to sign with the Dodgers anyway in the offseason. We don't know that. You don't know that. Ball outside. Good challenge by Jazz. I think it's a good chance. I do think it's a good chance, no doubt. But especially if other teams know that they weren't going to be able to sign him, sure, you might not have given up the equity. But the Brewers could have. The Brewers could have paid him. Jazz hits this right to second. The second baseman fires. First got him to end the inning. Nobody wants to use their top prospects for a rental anyway. Brewers could have re-signed him. And at the end of the day, man, these guys are all these owners are all billionaires. These owners are all billionaires. The Dodgers don't always get the best guys. They didn't get Soto. They didn't have a high bid for Soto. But we'll see. We'll see. What I think is going to happen, he's going to re-sign with the Dodgers. But what I'm saying is MLB itself, they could have put together this type of package for him. Now, if it comes out in a couple of days behind the scenes where Schoolboy said he only wants to be a Dodger and he's only going to sign with the Dodgers, anybody else, that's a different story. But until that happens, I'm just going off my opinion. Remind me in like 15 minutes to get that water, please, guys. I need to have like a water countdown on here. And you talk about no one can spend money like the Dodgers, the Yankees can. We've been there. They just choose not to. But I didn't think Schoolboy was a realistic possibility for the Yankees. That's why I'm not even tripping on it. Also, the Mets could do that. They're not in a position to right now, but they could have. They could have inquired about him. The Mets definitely could have brought him back. But also, if you're the Dodgers, you got to watch out. They'll re-sign him before the lockout, and then whatever happens, you'll get grandfathered in. But we're going to have to watch out. We're going to have to see what's going to happen after this lockout. All right, Cole coming back out for the bottom of the second inning. And then Salagaz says no one wants to use their top prospects for a rental anyway. The Dodgers didn't even give up their top prospects. They gave up their number 5. You can consider that top one. The other ones were a lot lower. So they didn't give up. They gave up one of their top prospects for a rental. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. They still have their 1, 2, 3, and 4 top prospects. 1 ball, no strike count. Happ, Horner, and Ramirez due up. Foul. 1-1. I hate when I close out all the apps and then the Spotify closes out too. Called strike 1-2. Two likes from 20. The Tigers let the Dodgers fleece them. They let them fleece them. If they would have waited until the deadline, they probably would have got a way better package. But they accepted it. The 2-2. Foul. 3-2. Why are you mad? I'm not tripping over it. We don't have to worry about the Dodgers. I'm trying to worry about what the Yankees are going to do. We don't have to worry about the Dodgers until if we make the World Series. The 2-2. Foul. Two balls, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Got him. Cole's career versus the Cubs, 11-4, 247. Like when they put little stats up like that. Horner takes a ball high, 1-0. The 1-0. Ball in the dirt, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 to Horner. This is popped up. Horner with the big home run yesterday. Popped up, shallow left field. That wind is definitely taking that ball as Caballero makes the catch. Caballero is about halfway into the outfield. Then that ball got blown back into the infield. He makes the play. We are in the Windy City. Anytime that ball gets up there, it's definitely going to be taken by the wind. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Ramirez. Hit on the ground. Backhanded by Rice. Fires the first. Got him to end the inning. All right, top of the third. Coming up, McMahon, Caballero, Wells due up. McMahon, Caballero, and Wells. Yankees still in search of their first hit of the ball game. All right, here's Ryan McMahon.
Look at me now.
First pitch, McMahon. Cold strike 0-1. McMahon sitting at 9 home runs on the year, 207. The 0-1. That's hit hard. Base hits to right field. So McMahon gets it started with the leadoff single. Here's Caballero.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was Jose. We know. Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man. It's so easy.
Reform, what's good, brother? How you doing? Cast your votes down below. Sean and Mod are all tied up. Ball inside the cabbie.
The Cavs are here.
1-0. One ball, no strike count. T, what's good, brother?
It is your boy T.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
As Caballero drives this deep left center field, and he gets the Yankees on the board. Cabby absolutely crushed that one. 2-0 ball game. Let's go.
Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees.
He crushed that one. Exactly what we needed from the bottom of the order. Get that bottom order production. Let me start over. My guy T is in the building. What's good, brother?
It is your boy T.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
That's right, motherfucker. You out of your damn mind. Nosebleed, what's good, bro? Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh, Volpe's not playing. We got a real shortstop in there today. Well, I wouldn't say a real shortstop, but he's our shortstop. Foul. 0-1 to Wells. Your good man just chilling. Might see Spider-Man again tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I got to go check it. I think I might want to go one more time too, man. I think I might want to go one more time on opening weekend just to capture the hype of like the opening weekend vibes, man. The 0-2. Ball, 1-2. Damn, 11:15 and it's almost full. Jeez, it's 11:15 showing and I can't even get a good seat. This shit's crazy, man. Yo, T, this movie's about to rack in, dude. One ball, 2 strike count. Foul. Bro, all the late night showings are all shitty seats, man. This shit's crazy how packed this movie is. The 1-2 outside 2-2. Sandwich says, let's go Brewers. Man, they ain't let's go Brewers now. They asses dropped the ball. The Brewers might have become public enemy #1. They let the Dodgers get schoolable. How do we score? Caballero, 2-run home run. The 2-2. Foul. Stays alive. It already beat endgame for Biggie. This is something we were going to talk about. We were going to talk about this shit today. We were going to do technical difficulties. T, does it beat Avatar? It might. It might. It might be hit. It might hit a bill over this weekend is what they're talking about. It's got to get to about 3 to beat Avatar. Wells, foul. That's why y'all got to do y'all part. Go see it again. Go do like, who said it? Who said it? Who said it in the chat? That they might see it again. Who was it? Luke Ponto, what's good, bro? Sorry I missed your comment, bro. How you doing, Luke? Luke, I know you saw Spider-Man. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. Good at bat here by Wells. About to be at 9 pitches. Spider-Man is good. Spider-Man was great. 3 balls, 2 strike count. And walked them.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. She told me to walk this way.
Say it beat endgame if you adjust for inflation. First of all, tickets were still expensive back then. Let's not act like tickets weren't expensive back then. They were. They were almost about the same as they are now. But then if that's the case, Avatar has always been in 3D. Avatar was mostly primarily in 3D, and 3D back then was more expensive than regular tickets are now. So I remember 3D was always like $20-something. So do you adjust for inflation with if it was a regular ass movie and not 3D? You bought your tickets for Tuesday? Well, I hope you enjoy it, D's channel. Yeah, Milwaukee has the #1 prospects. All right, 1 on, nobody out. Here's Trent Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
That's a cold strike. 0-1, top of the zone. Hit that like, guys. Sub up if you guys are new. All the way up. Get those numbers up. Guys, we're 4 subs away from 30, 40. I know we can get 4 more subscribers. Like I said, grab somebody's phone next to you. Tell them to subscribe to Today's Avenue. Grab a stranger's phone. Ball, 1-1. Wow, Grisham pops this up. Shallow left field. The third baseman in the grass makes the catch. Here's Ben Rice. Grisham stinks, man. I want him.
I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Baseball gods and Yankee gods of yesteryear, can you please hear my prayers and let this be the last game for Trent Grisham as a New York Yankee? Can we trade him for something? Please. Ball, misses low, 1-0. The 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. One ball, no strike count. Cold strike, 1-2. Daniel, what's good, bro? How am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you, brother? Yeah, they used Jackie Chan stunt coordinator. Absolutely. The practical effects were top notch. Rice, foul. One ball, two strike count. Though, 1-2, ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Checks that first, he's safe. Get my water. I'm gonna get it after this inning. Thanks, Kelvin. The 2-2. Pitcher steps off. Detroit said they wanted Cam. I don't know how true that is. Swing and a miss. Rice is down on strikes. I don't know how true that is. The person that's investigating that, the person that announced that and reported that, he's got 500 followers on Twitter. I don't know how true that is. So I wouldn't throw that out there. I wouldn't throw that out there because that report has been going around. I don't know how true that is. First pitch, ball outside the Rosario, 1-0. The 1-0. Checks that first, safe. Here's the 1-0. Rosario hits this in the air. Right field. Suzuki makes the catch to end the inning. But the New York Yankees do strike for 2. Compliments to Caballero.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was
Jose. We know.
Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man. It's so easy.
I'll be right back, guys. Let me get my water. Give me like 20 seconds. Be right back. Spider-Man Brand New Day has earned $927 million on its opening weekend, second all time. Sandwich says, "Let's go Yanks." Nah, Cam was never on the table. Nor shouldn't even been close. All right, Cole back out there. All right, first pitch from Swanson is hit on the ground to Caballero. Cabby fires the first. Got him. 1 away. 1 ball, 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Damn. Can hit the whole system. All right, here's Amaya. First pitch, called strike, top of the zone. 0-1. Ball outside. The 1-1 ball. That's a call strike 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. Right field. Rice runs out of room. Foul. The 2-2. Foul. Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. Left field. Jones under it. Makes a catch. 2 away.
Let's fucking go.
All right, top of the order. Here's PCA. Walked his first at bat. Foul. 0-1. Downtown David Brown is in the building. Good afternoon, Ace and Yankee fans. Appreciate you for popping in, brother. Ball misses outside. 1-1. How are you? How you doing? The 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Right field. Dominguez ends the inning. All right. 3 clean innings from Cole. Top of the 4th coming up. I'm glad you're good, brother. Jones, Dominguez, Jones, Jason, and Jazz due up. Jones averaged 245, 7.7 OPS. Those couple of home runs he's had the last couple of games have definitely helped him out. He needs to play every day, man. I'm sorry, man. This is nothing against Trent Grisham, but he needs to be our starting center fielder from this point on. Here's Spencer Jones. Mr. Jones and me. Here's Jones. That's hit on the ground to the second baseman. That eats up the second baseman, and that's going to be an error. So it looks like Jones is going to reach. Not a good play by Horner. Horner kind of let that ball eat him up instead of attacking it. So that is going to be an error. All right, got to make him pay. Here's Jason Dominguez. Love seeing Dominguez and Jones go back to back.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason
Dominguez, foul, 0-1. Jones has a bright future. We'll see. He has potential to be a good, at least a good to great player. I could see it. Well, mostly good. Having a good player isn't a bad thing. The 0-1. Ball misses outside. Good take, Dominguez, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ball, 2-1. Rhea about to be, he's close to 60 pitches. He'll get there before the end of this inning. Here's the 2-1. Checks that first, he's safe. Here's the 2-1. Ball, 3-1. No, I'm getting ahead of myself here. But if Dominguez reaches, I'd bunt with Jazz. But you do got a high strikeout guy in McMahon on deck. Got to put some pressure on him. Here's where the Yankees need to start. You need to start tacking on runs. You can't just sit on a 2-0 lead as that's fouled away. Hector was good. If you tack on 1 run here and then, you know, next inning nothing and 1 run in the 6th, that's how you win ball games, is by tacking on. Not just saying, okay, 2 runs should be good. We got Cole on the bump. Here's the 3-2. Dominguez chopped on the ground. That's going to at least advance Spencer Jones to second as the shortstop fires the first to get Dominguez. At least it's a productive out. Here's Jazz Chisholm. The hit and run kept us out of the double play. First pitch to Jazz. Hit in the air, not deep. The left fielder's there. Got him. 1 pitch and an out. Hate 1 pitch outs, man. Here's McMahon.
Look at me now.
Do I think Jones can score from first on a double? Oh, he's on second now, but absolutely. Absolutely. Here's the pitch, McMahon. Hit in the air. Left field. The left fielder is back. He's under it. Makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs. That's bad baseball. That's fucking bad baseball, bro. Ryan McMahon and Jay. The pitches are right down the middle. But still, it's like, dude, like, come on, bro. Take a fucking pitch. So after a leadoff error, Yankees get nothing. Judge should be a permanent DH probably at this point, yeah. All right, bottom of the fourth, Suzuki, Bush, and Bregman due up. First pitch to Suzuki, crushed deep left field, but foul, 0-1. Last 6 games, the Yankee starters 0.52 ERA. Just imagine if the offense wasn't inept. What this team's record could be with this starting pitching. Ball misses high, 1-1. Yankee girl's in the house. What's up, Yankee girl? Foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Ball, 3-2. Mod, what up, man? How you living, man? How the hell am I? I'm doing good, brother. How are you? Mod, you're down below, man. Your opportunity to be a mod. Can we make mod a mod? Popped up. And foul. Out of play. Three balls, 2 strike count. Three balls, 2 strike count. The 3-2. Foul. Another foul ball. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air. Deep center field. Over the head of Grisham. Grisham couldn't get there. That's going to be a leadoff double. Grisham's so slow. Yeah, Peralta to the Rays. Absolutely. I heard about that today. That's going to be a leadoff double. Here's Bush. First pitch called strike, 0-1. Foul, 0-2. I'm just gonna tell y'all this. If you're the Yankees, the Rays and Red Sox can't have a better deadline than you. You'll be in trouble especially if the Red Sox have a better deadline than you. You're fucked. No balls, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch, foul, 0-2. I think Peralta will turn around in Tampa. Can't be any worse than he was for the Mets, right? Can't be any worse, right? The 0-2. Ball, 1-2. Freddie Peralta is still a very respected pitcher in the MLB. He's definitely a solid pitcher. He's definitely a great addition for them. One ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air. Right field. That's going to be a base hit in front of Dominguez. Runners rounding third. Throw goes. Here comes the play at the plate, and he is safe. Cubs on the board. 2-1 ball game. This is why you need more offense. Last inning was a prime example on why you had to get Jones home. All right, here's Bregman, called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. We need a double play. Here's the pitch to Bregman. Hit on the ground. This could be it. McMahon throws the second for 1. Gets the double play around the horn. 5, 4, 3 double play.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. That's exactly what you needed. Clean double play. All right, here's Ian Happ. Called strike in the inside corner, 1-1. Ball. 2-1. The 2-1. Ball misses low. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground to Jazz. Jazz there throws the first to end the inning. But they do get one to cut the lead in half. We're headed to the top of the fifth. Caballero, Wells, and Grisham due up. Now that we're in the top fifth, guys, give your boy your top five, and we'll have a conversation about it. Top five of any topic. Let's go. Tristan, what up? What up, Ace? You from the Oop? Appreciate that, man. Thanks for popping in, man. How you doing, brother? Thank you for popping in. Gary Sanchez used to be bomb. He fell off quick, though. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, please sub up to the Ace Avenue. Roscoe, what's good, brother? Yankees up by 1. Chris needs to be swinging for contact, not leadoff. He's not a leadoff guy. He's not a leadoff hitter. They need to stop forcing him in the leadoff spot. Grisham's most effective, if he is at all, in the middle of the order. Jacob, thank you for the $5. The $2 dono per Sherman. Garcia to the Yankees. Yankees are trying to complete a trade for Nationals first baseman Luis Garcia. Why? All right, here's Caballero, the 2-run home run. They're going to check swing this. He did go around. The 0-2, Cabby foul. The 0-2. Ball. Got 23 bombs in a year, 289, a 2.3 WAR. This would be interesting because where are you going to play him? Where are you going to play him? The 1-2. Foul. Yankees are trying to complete trade for Nationals first baseman Luis Garcia Jr. Oh, shit. Hold on, I X'd out the game. My bad. 1 ball, 2 strike count. He's 26. 1 ball, 2 strike count. He's having a very good year. Cabby hit on the ground, foul. 2.3 WAR, 23 home runs, 283 RBI, 283 batting average. He's having a good year, but where would you play him? 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Michael, what up? Cabby hitting in the air, center field, not deep. The center field is there. PCA makes the catch. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
His baseball savant looks really good. Not fielding, though. Fielding, he is not a good fielder at all. Outs above average is 0. His baseball savant, definitely a lot of red when it comes to the savant. Offensively, it would definitely be an improvement. It'd be an improvement over Jazz. It definitely would be if you're going to play him at second. Austin Wells takes his first pitch, hits it deep to center field. The center fielder, no, Suzuki makes the play. That wind's got to be really bad because PCA called him off, and it flew over to Suzuki. 2 away. Here's Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Grisham hit in the air, left field, not deep. That retires the side. Jeez, man. All right, let me listen to what Jack Curry had to say about Schoolboy and the Yankees. I want to listen to this. I'm going to listen to it on my phone. Second base, DH right now. Jazz could be moved on, or Jazz at third. On top of that, he's another lefty. Like, he's another lefty. You talking about you need right-handed bat. He's another lefty. You gonna maybe get rid of Jazz? All right, here's Horner. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Hit up the middle, base hit. Here come the Cubs. Here's Pedro Ramirez, runner on first, nobody out. You would trade Wells and Volpe for a bag of shrimp? Nah, man. That's too expensive, bro. You got to think cheaper than that. Ball, called a strike, 0-1. But yet again, it's another lefty. No balls, 1 strike count. Could really use the double play, Cole. That's hit in the air, center field. Grisham makes the catch, throws to first, and they almost had him picked off. Almost got him at first. A better throw by Grisham, and they get him easily. Grisham's got no arm. Yeah, they had him. Horner just flopped on the floor. Here's Swanson. First pitch is popped up. Center field, Grisham under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Sting was good. All right, here's Amaya. First pitch, ball, and runner takes off with a stolen base. No throw by Wells as he couldn't even catch it. We need a catcher. That's what we need. We need a catcher by tomorrow. Call one up right now, mid-game. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 called strike, bottom of the zone. That was a ball. He would have won that challenge. 1-1. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Cole gets him down on strikes. Cole's in line for the W. Let's go. Not much. Glad you are here, and I'm glad you guys are here as well, guys. How does Luis Garcia Jr. fit this team? The only way he fits this team is if you're going to get rid of Jazz, potentially move Jazz to third. You can't play him at first. It's just, where are you going to play him? You do got a DH spot. I mean, but, you know, what's going to happen when everybody's healthy? Rice, Rosario, and Jones as Yankees are up by 1. See if we can get through 6 here. Cubs are up 5-0. I'm sorry. White Sox are up 5-0. Freddie Peralta acquired by the Rays in exchange for 3 prospects. Lane Thomas acquired by the Braves in a trade with the Royals, and Luis Castillo acquired by the White Sox in a 4-team trade. Rice, foul. 4-player trade. I'm sorry. Has there ever been a baseball trade that's involved 3 teams? I don't think so. I would love for somebody to look that up for me. Here's Rice.
I would like 3 chicken wings with the fried rice.
The 1-2, Rice, foul. All right. 1 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's Rosario. First pitch called strike. Ball. One ball, 1 strikeout. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Come on, Yankees. Rhea's at 81 pitches in this ball game. Jones is on deck. Here's the 1-2. The pitch is popped up. Right field. The right fielder is under it, fighting the wind, and makes the catch. Here's Spencer Jones. Mr. Jones and me. Come on, Spencer Jones hit a home run in yesterday's ball game. He is 0 for 2 today. There was in 2024, there was a trade between the Dodgers, Cardinals, and White Sox per Google. Okay. Yeah, I never knew that. First pitch to Jones, called strike, 0-1. The 1-1 to Jones. Jones pops this up on the infield, and this will end the inning. Yankees doing what they do all the time, scoring all their runs in one fucking inning and just trying to coast to the finish. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Yeah. My nephew John Boy Media just posted saying a lefty first baseman DH/DH. What are we doing? This is why this team sucks, because roster construction is terrible. You're bringing in a guy that's mostly played first base this year. For what? When you got Ben Rice. Imagine if they traded Ben Rice. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, but I'd be like, the roster construction of this team is fucking stupid. Yeah, he's only been a first baseman and DH this year. So what are you bringing him in for? All right, PCA, Suzuki, and Bush. Cole is at 73 pitches. See if he can get us through this inning. That's a call straight top of the zone. 0-1. No, it's not even that. Like, he hasn't played anywhere, only first in DH this year. So the Yankees are like, maybe we can get him. We can put him somewhere else. Why? You're going to bring in a guy that hasn't played anywhere else in the infield? Like, for what? Just because he can doesn't mean he should. That's the backwards-ass logic that the New York Yankees employ. Ball. The Yankees know that they can only play one DH a day, right? Do they know that? The 2-1. Foul, 2-2. The 2-2. Ball misses inside. 3-2. Three balls, two strike count. Popped up and foul. You need more runs at the end of the day. You know this one-run lead is not going to hold. You're asking a lot of your starting pitching and your pitching in general to hold on to a one-run lead. Payoff pitch again, the 3-2. Come on, Cole. Walked him. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Suzuki. Suzuki with a double his last at bat, scored their only run, takes a call strike right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1. Rip to left field. That's a base hit. A walk and a single puts runners on first and second. Nobody out. Cole's in trouble here. Here's Bush. Oh, you know that run is scoring from second. This is why you don't want to stream anymore. You're starting to hate this team. Yeah, I just, they're becoming a joke, man. This is not the Yankees team that we know and love, man. Their roster construction sucks. Their managing sucks. Everything, man. Everything about this team fucking sucks. you're interested in Luis Garcia Jr. Man, granted, he's having a good year offensively, but he hasn't played anywhere but first and DH this year. So where are you going to play him? DH? If they play him that shows me that if they play him at DH, that means I don't think Judge is coming back. All right, here's Bush. Wouldn't be surprised if they bunted here. First pitch, foul, 0-1. You're going to go get another DH? That makes me think that Stanton and Judge are both not coming back. But if you're going to go get a DH, I'd rather you go get Devers. Foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. First pitch, ball misses high. 1-2. The 1-2. Foul. Yeah, Jason, I'm starting to really think that, man. And we're going to see. Tomorrow's going to tell you a lot. Tomorrow's really going to tell you a lot about the Yankees. Maybe they plan on flipping him immediately. Nah, the deadline's tomorrow. You're not going to flip him immediately. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Cole's in trouble here. 3 balls, 2 strike count. 2 on, nobody out. Full count. Nowhere to put him, Cole. Come on, Garrett. This organization's not been the same in decades. Could really use a double play. No, strikeout would be huge. 3-2. The 3-2. Hit in the air. Right field. The right fielder, Dominguez, is under it. This should be enough to get PCA over. Long throw to third is cut off. PCA's in scoring position. 1 away. Now we need a double play. Bregman has hit in the 1 already today. Actually, both runners advance. Didn't even see the second runner go. Both runners advance. Dumbass play by Jason Dominguez. Why are you throwing through the third? Throw it to set. The stupidity of this fucking team, man. This team is so low IQ, it makes no sense. Ball. That's going to be a called strike. Wells going to win this challenge. I just don't get this, too. Jason Dominguez, you got to be managed better than this, bro. That's a called strike. 1-2. Like, you got to know better. You got to know better. You're in right field. PCA runs well. You're not throwing him out. Throw it to second to keep the double play in order. Come on, man. Here's the 1-2 to Bregman. Big strikeout. Got him on strike. 2 away. That's the little things that could come back and cost you games and cost you in the playoffs is not thinking. Why are you throwing the third? Here's Hap. See if Cole can get us out of this inning. Ball misses high. 1-0. Because this is continuous problems he's having. He's doing the same shit a lot. Ball, 2-0. 2 balls, no strike count. Come on, Cole. Yeah, that stuff can be coached. It can be. I would rather have like a guy like Dominguez where that stuff can be coached rather than a guy like Grisham who's just incapable of doing it. You can coach that type of stuff, but do you trust Aaron Boone to coach these guys? I don't. 2 balls, 1 strike count. I don't trust Aaron Boone to manage these guys properly because these guys keep making the same fucking mistakes. The 2-1. Ball, 3-1. He's going to challenge this, and Wells is going to lose this challenge. That's not even close, Wells. Yankees down to 1 challenge. Hit the like button, guys. You guys are new sub up. The 3-1. Cold strike 3-2. One strike away from getting out of this. Come on, Garrett. Here's the 3-2. They're on their feet at Wrigley. And he walked them. Bases loaded. 2 away for Horner. All right, that's all for Garrett Cole. Here's Boone.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire.
I know.
Bases loaded. Here's Brent Hedrick. All right, here's Hedrick. Ball misses high, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike count. Ball, 2-0. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. The 2-0. Ball, 3-0. And Wells is going to blow the last challenge. Austin Wells has blown 2 challenges in 1 fucking inning. Jesus Christ, this guy sucks. The 3-0 walked him. That's a called strike, though. That should have been ball 4 and a tie ball game. That ball was off the plate. If he would have challenged that, he would have won it. See if that helps the Yankees here. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham is under it and makes the catch. We got lucky because that was ball 4. We got lucky. Damn, man. Yeah, we got lucky. We'll take it, but we got lucky. We need some more offense as we head to the final 3 innings. Dominguez, Jazz, and McMahon. Due up. Yeah, if he would have challenged that, that's ball 4 and tie ball game. Maybe could be more. Oh, it's just, you heard that thunder? All right, here's Dominguez. Wrong one.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
The 1-0. Dominguez. Base hit to left field. Under the glove of Dansby Swanson. That is only the 3rd hit for New York Yankees. All right, new pitchers coming in. Good thing Wells be traded by tomorrow. He'll still be on the Yankees tomorrow. All right, runner on first. Finally found it. All right, here's Jazz Chisholm. Runner on first. Nobody out. Checks that first. He's safe. All right, I would love to get a double. I would love to get a steal here and bunt him over. Play some small ball. Little bit of small ball and a productive out can get you a run. The pitch to Jazz. Ball misses high. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikeout. I'm sorry. 2-0. Come on, Jazz. Oh, get the beat up. Boom sucks. Foul. Was there a pitch clock foul? Oh, no. The display was wrong. So 1 ball, 1 strike count, of course. Jazz, foul. Umpire's coming out to talk to the pitcher. For what? Ball misses high. So say Ace would be a good manager. Appreciate that. Thank you. The 2-2. Ball 3-2. Three balls, 2 strike count. Full count to Jazz Chisholm. Here's the payoff pitch, and Jazz is down on strikes. Of course. 1 away. Ace, Trent sucks. Volpe sucks as well. Yeah, Eddie, thanks for popping in. Here's the pitch, McMahon. That's a call. Strike 0-1. That's a called strike 0-2. No balls, 2 strikeout. The 0-2. McMahon fouls it away, stays live. All right, I do got a new sound effect from Marvel Rivals for double plays. It's dirty though, guys. The 0-2. Eddie, happy birthday. Did I miss something? Eddie says it's his birthday. Everybody wish Eddie a happy birthday in the chat. Happy birthday to my guy, Eddie. Thank you for spending your birthday in here. How old are you today? The 0-2. Foul. It will start making ABS standard eventually. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I'm not sure that was a ball for Jazz. Definitely thought that was a strike. Hit the like button, guys. We are 6 away from 50. Hit the like.
All the way up.
All right, runner on first still. 1 away. No balls, 2 strike count. The 0-2. Foul. You're in your 50s? Oh, 50 years young, brother. Well, cheers to 50 more. Cheers to 50 more. Did we officially get him? Is it official? The 0-2 checks that first. He's saved. These green screen ads are getting out of control, right? Because look at this shit, right? The green screen ads in the back. The green screen ads in the back, right? But then when they switch over, you see the ads on the fucking field. Look at that shit. These green screen ads are getting out of hand as McMahon is down on strikes. Who reported it? Call strike to Caballero. Cabby's been our only offense today.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was
Jose. We know.
Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man.
It's so easy.
Well, check Brian Hoke and John Heyman and company. As Cabby hits this, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit. PCA bobbles it. Dominguez stays at second. Yeah, the Rays did get Peralta, yep. I still haven't seen anybody announce it yet. Action heating up, though. John Heyman said an hour ago. All right, here's Goldie. Goldie's going to pinch hit for Austin Wells. If he DHs, I don't have faith that Stanton or Judge is coming back. If you're getting him as a DH. Yeah, but it hasn't been reported yet, though. They're talking about breaking news. It hasn't been reported by any of the Yankee beat writers yet, so we'll wait and see what happens. A lot of people have already posted talking about they think it's true, but we'll see what happens. Garcia, first base against righties. Goldie, first base against lefties. DH Rice. But that just goes to show me that they're probably not coming. He's probably not coming back. Judge. Yeah, Brandon Cuddy says, as Goldie takes a ball, in this scenario for the Yankees, Luis Garcia Jr. would almost definitely become first base versus righties with Rice as DH. Goldie plays only against lefties. Then you figure out something when Stanton comes back. The 1-0. That's a call strike in the inside corner. One ball, one strike count. So platoon DH. The 1-1. Foul. Jammed him in on his hands. If Stanton comes back. Yeah, if Stanton comes back. One ball, two strike count. Pitcher steps off. The 1-2. Goldie, foul. 2-2. The 1-2. Ball. So pretty much we're going to have 3 first baseman / DHs on this team. Bro, there's only so many fucking spots you can have, bro. How would you feel if they acquired Rushman? I'd like Rushman. I've been a big fan of Rushman. That thunder's coming down. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Goldie, foul. We're about to have 3 first basemen / DHs. That's just as bad as having the 3 lefty catchers. The 2-2 to Goldie. Goldschmidt pops this up, center field, and that's going to end the inning. Hey, Blue Jays acquire former Yankee, Jameson Taillon. Pirates instant in Taylor Ward, Joe Adele. I'm not big into Taylor Ward. Somebody asked about Taylor Ward. I'm not big into Taylor Ward. All right, bottom of the 7th inning. Rays on the verge of losing, so Yankees could gain ground. Could go back to 2.5 with a win here if they're able to hold on for these final 3 innings. Need to get these final 9 outs. Offense isn't going to be doing too much. At this point, he'll be a better DH than Goldie. Yeah, I could see that. Start phasing out Paul Goldschmidt. So that's pretty much what's going to happen. You're just going to phase out Paul Goldschmidt pretty much. And have him as a pretty much versus lefties and a situation where it's like a late game, like defensive replacement. All right, Hedrick back out there. First pitch to Hedrick is popped up and foul. Blackburn and Hill are both warming up. What's up, Nathaniel? How you doing, brother? No balls, 2 strike count. Boy, that looked like it caught the zone, but we're both out of challenges because Austin Wells blew them all in one fucking inning. The 1-2, ball misses high, 2-2. Rays just lost. Yep, just saw that. Score is final. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Let's go. All right, here's Dansby Swanson. Bullpen budget for the Yankees. Bednar should be available. We got to get these final 5 outs. I mean, we got to get these, these 5 outs to get it to Bednar. Yankees are not off until Thursday, by the way. First pitch to Swanson. Cut on and missed. 0-1. Foul. 0-2. Hit that like, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, sub up to the Ace Avenue. The 0-2. Ball, 1-2. Now, we haven't been off for a while. You're right. They played a long road stand. They played 10 games on the road. Foul. 3 at Chicago. We played 4 at the other Chicago. And before that, it was 3 versus Philly. So, yeah, 10-game road stand. With no days off in between. Which is weird because normally, like, you would have thought you would have had a day off between Philly and Chicago. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. There we go. Come on, Hedrick. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brent Hedrick.
At the bat like I'm Jordan 96, 97. Whoa.
All right, 2 outs here. Here's Amaya. First pitch. Clips the zone, called strike. 0-1. Sounds like Cruz in a deal for Garcia. If Giovanni Cruz in a deal for Garcia, I'm going to be pissed. Foul. 0-2. Foul! Yankees are idiots, man. The 0-2. Ball, 1-2. Yeah, I understand that. We need offense. I'm not about getting rid of talent either, but you got to do what you got to do, man. The 1-2. Got him on strikes. Hedrick K's the side, and we're headed to the top of the 8th inning. Yeah, I just saw it. My nephew just sent it to me. All right, Grisham, Rice, and Rosario due up. Mark says, boy, the Cubs suck. All right, here's Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Cruz is gone. Bring him Mason Miller. Dude, as high as we were, especially me, I was very high on Giovanni Cruz. And he got no chance here. Called strike top of the zone. That's a ball, but of course we have no challenges. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Grisham. The 1-1. Grisham hits this right to the right fielder, who makes the catch. Grisham with an 0 for 4 today. He stinks. Can we trade him? Can we trade him for Garcia Jr.? Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
First pitch to Rice, ball high. 1-0. Rice in his last 6 games has a 100 average with 1 extra base hit. This is why our offense has been struggling too. We need Ben Rice to get it going. Ball, 2-0. The 2-0. Ball, 3-0. Come on, Ben.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
Tight ball game. If the Yankees somehow start losing, expect Yellow Jackets, bitch ass, to start coming in here talking shit. Because he only comes in when the Yankees are losing. The 3-0. He's probably listening now. But he just comment when the Yankees are losing. Taking all the way, called strike, 3-1. Yankees are staying pat, no change in the lineup. Not from what we're hearing. Not from what we're hearing. They're about to add a good bat in Luis Garcia Jr. Another DH, but they're going to platoon him with DH and first base. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Here's the 3-2 from Rollison, and Rice pops this up. So his struggles continue. Ben Rice hitting under 100 in his last 6 games. Here's Rosario. Pitching change coming up. There'll be a lot of moves happening by tomorrow. All right, here's Rosario. Aaron Savali. First pitch, ball in the dirt. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Man, talk about a turnaround, man. The Toronto Blue Jays go from an inch away from winning the World Series as Rosario base hit to left field, keeps the inning alive. The Blue Jays went from an inch away for winning the World Series to last place in the AL East. It goes to show you that last year, you know, they were pretty fraudulent last year, because the year before that, they were in last place again. Like, here's Spencer Jones. First pitch to Jones is popped up on the infield. The shortstop is under it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. We're headed to the top of the eighth. Bottom of the eighth inning. Pete Crow, Armstrong, Suzuki, and Bush due up. All right. 6 more outs from taking this series. If the Yankees take this game, they take 6 of 4 on this 10-game road trip. Cardinals Yankees tomorrow. Coverage begins at 5 o'clock. What time is the game? It's at 7, right? Yeah, it's at 7. Trade deadline's at 6. Stops at 6. All right, Paul Blackburn's back out there. Paul Blackburn's out. First pitch. Foul. Looks like he broke his bat on that one. 0-1. Crow Armstrong, 0 for 2 with a pair of walks. The 0-1. Ball misses high. 1-1. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Foul. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Ball in the dirt. Did he go around a check swing? He did not. 3-2. Come on. The 3-2. Foul. This is popped up. Foul. The 3-2. Walked him. Another walk. All right, here's Suzuki. First pitch called strike, top of the zone. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ball, 1-1. All right, so pretty much everybody's reporting that we're close to this deal. So checks that first. He is safe. Almost got him. Here's the 1-1. Black burnt. Foul. 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Come on, Paul. The pitch paints the outside corner. Blackburn says, "Can I help you?" Suzuki says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." 1 away. Let's go. Oh, also, we are past the, looks like Sean Browning is going to win that, the mod competition. Congratulations, Sean, for advancing to the next round. One ball, no strike count. Yeah, 5 outs away. Come on. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Nationals manager said, just informed Luis Garcia trade is close to being done. Ball misses outside. 3-0. All right, Dan from Yankee Avenue says, versus righties, he has a 918 OPS, 627 versus lefties. He would be the everyday first baseman versus righties. Goldie will remain on first versus lefties. Van Rice will essentially be the everyday DH. And that's going to be a walk, but that should have been a strike. But we have no challenges, so 2 on, nobody out. 2 on, 1 away. I'm sorry. All right, here's Alex Bregman. First pitch, ball outside, caught a strike. Bregman's going to challenge this, and he's going to win it. So Blackburn's going to be behind the count to start this at bat. That is a ball. This is hit in the air. Deep center field. Grisham is under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. PCA is going to go to third. Ball comes in. We got runners on the corners. You got 11 likes so far. All right, Madison, got to keep promoting. Got to keep making content. Do what you got to do. Here comes Aaron Boone. He's going to go to Bednar for the final 4 outs. Let's go.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire.
I know.
Hap, Horner, and Ramirez. 2 outs here. Oh, we got the 50 likes. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. And we did get the 50 likes. So I'm going to go ahead and give away a membership as promised. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you all. Hit that like button if you guys are new. Sub up. Was I low this entire time? I wasn't listening to the playback. Was I low? I just turned up the gain because I turned it down because I was messing with something. Was I low? Okay, now that's loud as hell. Now that's loud as hell. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I'm messing with it. Now I'm loud as hell. Check, check, check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know. I'm testing it out. Now I'm too loud. Yeah, I adjusted it. What about now? How do I sound now? That's still loud as hell. Did I hit something different? All right, we got runners on second and third after the stolen base. No balls, 1 strike count. I was whispering. Swing and a miss. 0-2. I think this sounds great. I think this sounds good. What do y'all think? I think this sounds good right here. What do you think? No balls, 2 strike count. The 0-2. Popped up. Left field. Jones makes the catch to end the inning. Check, 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 check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh, yeah, I'm just testing it. Shia. Because I was not listening to the playback. All right, I think that sounds good because I did adjust it earlier with my guy T. All right, can we get some insurance runs, please? Duvall gives up a home run in his Pirates debut. To Tyler Stevenson, could be a future Yankee. All right, top of the 9th inning. We're headed to the final frame. Who's going to come out on top in this ball game? Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
Called strike 0-1.
It's the Martian.
No balls, 1 strikeout. The 0-1. Dominguez pops this up. Left side, foul territory. The catcher makes a falling catch. 1 away. Here's Jazz. Who got the Jazz? We got the Jazz. All right, come on, Jazz. Come on, Jazz. First pitch to Jazz. That should have been a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1-0. The 1-0. Called strike outside corner. Come on. Let's go. The 1-1. Jazz foul. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Yeah, I'm testing some things out with the interface. So if you heard that background, that was me. I'm testing some things out. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Jazz foul. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Jazz hit right to the pitcher. Pitcher underhands it to first. Got him. Here's McMahon.
Look at me now.
James says it's over. OVA. First pitch to McMahon. Cut on and miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. The 0-2. McMahon pops this up. Foul. Here's the 0-2. Ball. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. McMahon stays alive. Foul. Here's the 1-2. McMahon gets jammed. Pops this up to the second baseman to end the inning, and that officially takes us into
closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here as the Yankees are 3 outs away from taking this game. Drop those closing time emojis in the chat. It's going to be up to Bednard. Horner, Ramirez, and Swanson due up. Cubs are going to try to win it by walk-off. Thank you, Hector, for dropping those emojis. Been a relatively boring game today. You got the Yankees money line. You need 3 outs. Yes, I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know. I'm probably, if I'm going to do deadline stuff, it's probably going to be with Uptown Sports. I'm not going to do deadline stuff here. It's been a busy month. I'm not prepared to do a 6 hour stream solo. I got to start bringing up guests on here with OBS. I'm going to start doing it this week. I was talking to my guy T about it because using other software, StreamYard sucks. Here's Nico Horner. Come on, Bednar, put him to bed. First pitch, cold, strike 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Foul. The 0-2. This is hit in the air, left field. Jones under it and makes the catch. 1 away. We need 2 more outs. Let's go. Come on.
Let's fucking go.
First pitch, ball misses outside. The 1-0. Foul, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Foul. Stays alive. The 2-2. Come on, David. Foul. Off the mask of Sanchez. 2-2 still. The 2-2. Ball. Can't walk him. Can't bring the winning run to the plate. Come on, Bednard. And he walked him. Winning run is at the plate. One swing of the bat can end this for the Cubs. One swing of the bat could also end it for the Yankees. Here's Dansby Swanson. 16 home runs in a year. If he gets number 17, it's a wrap. First pitch, foul, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Yeah, double play would be nice. Bednar steps off. The 0-1. Steps off again. That's his last disengagement. Come on, get it together. Yankees need this win. You move up on the Rays. The 0-1. Called strike. Throw goes to second. And we got the tying run in scoring position. No balls, 2 strike count. Ramirez with a stolen base. A base hit can tie this ball game. The 0-2. Got to watch out for the pass balls. Ball, good block by Sanchez. Great block by Sanchez. Not just that, you stepping off without a throw allows them to just take off. 1 ball allows them to get a bigger lead. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hit on the ground to third. McMahon fires the first. Got him. 2 away. That's a big out right there. Yankees are 1 out away from taking this ball game. Let's go. Here's Conforto. Gotta watch out for, if you're Sanchez, that splitter and that curveball. You gotta be prepared to block anything in the dirt and keep it in front of you. First pitch to Michael Conforto. Called strike. That was a ball. He's going to challenge this. He's going to win this one. Pete Crow Armstrong's on deck. That ball does miss outside. 1-0. The 1-0. Called strike right down the middle. 1-1. Can't leave that curveball hanging right there, though. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. We're one strike away. Let's go, David. One ball, two strike out. The pitch right at the edge of the zone. Bednard says, can I help you? Conforto says, no, thank you. I'm just looking to close out the ball game. And the Yankees win.
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Bednard strikes him out to end the ball game. And the Yankees take the series with a final score of 2-1. Let's go. Roberto, thank you for the $2 dono. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for hitting them with that Captain America.
I could do this all day.
Yep, Yankees take the series. So we actually have not lost a series on this 10-game road stand. 10-game road trip, I should say. Yankees go 6-4 as we head back to the Bronx, and the trade deadline is tomorrow, guys. Any Yankee news breaks, I'll be sure to try to make a short about it. Well, we might be getting some news very shortly about Luis Garcia Jr. So we shall see. But guys, until next time, I'll see you guys. Until next time. Have a good night, guys. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.
I've been spending time in the dojo. Clocked in, homie, you a no-show. I've been locked in, going loco. Eyes on the prize, seeing rojo. I've been spending time in the dojo.